Hey everybody, welcome back. In this tutorial, we will discuss multidimensional arrays. A multidimensional array is an array that contains other arrays. Another name for a multidimensional array is a 2D array. First, we'll create an array for student 1. Name this array student 1 and give it the name Nelson and an age of 25. Now, let's make an array for student 2. And assign it the name James and the age of 23. It's time for student 3. The name of the third student is Hassan, and he is 21 years old. So, we've successfully created 3 arrays for student 1, student 2, and student 3. Now, let's create a multidimensional array using these 3 arrays. Let's make a variable called students data, and inside square brackets, write the names of all these arrays that we have created above: student 1, student 2, and student 3. To access the first array, you can use students data 0, and it will display the first array. To access the second array, use index 1, it will display the second array. A multidimensional array is an array that contains other arrays. To move further, let's clear all the code. We've seen one way to create a multidimensional array. Now, let's explore another way. We will name the array student, and we want to put 3 arrays inside it. So, we need a pair of 3 square brackets, each separated with a comma. In the first pair of brackets, we can write our first array's values. So, copy the first array and paste it here. The same goes for the second and third array. In the console log, you can use the array's name. If you use 0, it will give you the first complete array. If you want to access the number 25 from the first array, use one more pair of square brackets and put 1 inside. If you want to access the second element of the second array, replace the 0 with 1. If you put 2 here, it will show 21 from the third array. This means that the first index value specifies the array, and the second index value specifies the element within that array. You can use all the usual array methods, like push, pop, slice, and others, with multidimensional arrays in the same way. To go through the elements in this 2-dimensional array, we can use nested loops. I'll use nested for of loops. The outer loop will be responsible for managing each eye. Let's name each item I of students. Right now, if I display I, it's going to show all the individual arrays. I'm just going to test that with a console log, I. Here, I is the same variable defined in the for loop. This loop will run 3 times because we have 3 arrays. The first time, it will return the first array, then the second time it will display the second array, and the third time, the last array. It only returns the arrays, not their elements manually. But if you want to print all the elements of the student's array, you'll need another inner for of loop. This time, let's use another variable j to loop through I. Inside the inner loop, you can use console log j. You can see that it displays all the elements of the multidimensional array. But what if you need to change one of these elements within your array? For a 2-dimensional array, there are 2 indices to access an element. You specify the name of the array and then use 2 indices. In both of the indices, use 0. I want to change Nelson with a new name that is Elon. We use 2 zeros, first 0 means the first array, and the second 0 means the first element of the array. If you want to change James to Elon, and James exists in the second array, select the second array using 1 in the first indices. Yeah, we have successfully changed James to Elon. If you want to change 23 to 30 of the second array. For this, use 1 in both indices and set it equal to 30. We have successfully changed the age 23 to 30 of the second array. If you find it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates on future videos.